Sponsored by EA. With October 31st not too far off, I want to remind you that I have an EA creator code. If you're planning to pre-order Dragon Age The Veilguard or pick up any previous Dragon Age games through the EA app, remember to apply my code urbanbohemian at checkout. I get a small commission from the purchase, which helps support the channel. see if this works. It does. Hi, my audio got fouled up somehow. I'm not sure. I think maybe G-Hub or Wavelength like updated, so my monitor wasn't working this morning. My monitors, as in the audio monitor for my earbuds, wasn't working. Also, I forgot something upstairs, so I'm a little out of breath because I was like, But yeah, hi. A little bit late. I apologize for that. I hope that you're doing well today. Let's see. Stream Deck is working. What I've done is I have... Sorry, catching my breath. I've told it to go to sleep, and I put a screensaver on it, and that seems to actually be better than not. What I do need to do is I need to adjust it for while I'm streaming so that it doesn't go to sleep like right away. So let's say 15 minutes? 15 minutes seems good. Okay. But yes, good morning. Hi, everybody. I saw, who did I see in chat? Cargen X, Destrad, Tony, Steven, Murr, Amalia. I saw Brunch, having brunch tomorrow. That's kind of awesome. Oh, it probably is. Is it? Oh, that music loud. Girl, calm down. Problem is I have Spotify. Like, I listen to Spotify personally, and I use Spotify also like for streaming, so sometimes it's a little too loud and I gotta turn it down. Because the one volume on any Spotify app anywhere controls the volume, like on my phone, on my house speakers, on my computer. It's ridiculous. Hey, Antiquated Anachronism, good morning. I almost wore the Star Trek shirt today, but my hand landed on this one first, so yeah. And Tony talking about caftans, there was something that I was like, I'm gonna buy for something, and I can't remember what it was. Do I want to buy like new boots for PAX? Probably not, because I don't wear my normal boots enough. Do I want to buy a new cardigan? I wouldn't mind a new cardigan, but my cardigans are also really nice, so I don't know. I have a big, like, fluffy, big warm one that I got at like an Old Navy outlet years ago, but it's huge and I love it. So I don't know what I'm thinking. I am thinking I need to get my PAX Unplugged like outreach together, and I don't really know what my strategy is for that yet. Like, I want to tell people, first off, you know, we're not exactly a month out, but we're just over a month away from PAX Unplugged. So, like, if you're planning on anything, start planning. Like, if you want to specifically meet up with somebody, plan that now. Don't think it's going to happen while we're there. You know, I don't really have a set of convention, like, do's and don'ts for me, because I'm generally tall and I have a long enough arm span to keep people at distance, at length, and my nails are very sharp that if I actually do have to attack, like, you're gonna get beautifully manicured scratches down whatever. But yeah, I don't really know like what my goal is for this year's PAX Unplugged. I'd like to meet up with people. I want to see my friends. I'd like to maybe approach, like, you know, a company here and there and be like, are you looking for a player performer to help you, you know, to help you showcase your game? I don't know. I have ideas of wanting to like find people to start podcasts with, but I don't know that I have the energy for a podcast. Or at least I don't know that I have the energy to schedule a podcast, because that's a lot of work, and I don't want to learn audio editing. I barely edit my own audio now. I don't want to do that. Anyway, hi. Today is going to be PowerWash Simulator because We're going to finish the frickin' Duloc map, for goodness sakes. And then there's a Halloween map. So, oh, Disco Caftan? Oh. I don't have a caftan. Maybe I should get a caftan. Hey, Dre, good morning. I've never been anywhere where, you know, like I don't have a group of gay friends that's like, let's go get a beach house and wear caftans around the pool all weekend. I wish I did, but I don't. That'd be nice. Look, I'd like to also become Andorra a la Bewitched, because who wouldn't? So caftans are the thing, but I don't have any caftans. A little bit Mrs. Roper, but not really Mrs. Roper, though some cities do have a like Mrs. Roper festival where everybody dresses like Mrs. Roper, and it's hilarious. Caftan karaoke sounds delightful. Some people have actually talked about going to karaoke at going to karaoke at PAX Unplugged. But I don't know I want to do that. I need a lot of vodka to get any level of like endurance out of my singing voice, so no. Let's see what else is going on. I'm caught up with Agatha all along. I did watch Lower Decks, so the first 2 episodes of Lower Decks season 5 are out, and I watched that, and it started off fantastically. Really, like, again, the first episode is doing all of this, but it's kind of sneaking in. It's kind of sneaking in these other things that you don't really understand. Like, what they're doing is they're trying to actually tell a serious thing, but there are a lot of jokes like laced throughout the entire episode. So, you know, you don't quite understand until like, oh shit, you just made me learn like a moral, or you just made me learn character development for this person. How dare you? So, you know, let's see. What else? Is anything else going on this week? Not really. I got my stuff to make my Black Pearl cocktail, which so I'm not making exactly the recipe because apparently I couldn't find pear-infused vodka. I do know that I know Grey Goose makes a pear-infused vodka, but that costs like $35 versus the Absolute costing like $22. So I went with peach, so I ignored the Peachtree schnapps and went with a peach vodka for this. So I had some of that last night, watched Death Becomes Her, ate some candy corn, had pizza, then ate some pretzels to try and neutral out my mouth after the sweetness of the candy corn. But yeah, I don't have Halloween plans. I don't really do Halloween. I used to. Like, I mean, I'm a queer person in America, so obviously I've done Halloween, but I don't really do it now. And right now, the idea of Halloween, going out for Halloween, is going to be like a crowded venue with a bunch of people that I don't really know. So that is not super comfortable to me. However, Dragon Age: The Veilguard comes out on October 31st. So I am tempted to do a Halloween stream for that. Because Halloween will not be on a day that I normally stream. It will be on a Thursday. And we'll have to see, because Thursday is usually the night that my friend and I watch Agatha. But we'll see. We might be able to get a little stream in going on Thursday for Dragon Age: The Veilguard, and it will be 5 hours long, and all I will do is create a character. Hey, Puddleclum, good morning. I actually will try to create a character fairly quickly, but I need to check to see if there is a barber feature, or like, you know, you can change. I think there's a way to change your look after you make your look. So like if I rush through it, I can come back and like adjust it here and there. My brain cannot look. I played the game. I have actually played the game, and I cannot remember if there is a place in your main like base to go and look in a mirror and change your outfit and change your. I think there is. Also, I was trying to like get through, because they wanted us to play through the game, so I was trying to do that as well. But pretty sure. I don't know. Disclaimer: I was actually a hired and paid playtester for the game, so that's how I played the game. I also got invited to the hands-on event. I also got a code early because I was a playtester for the game, so I can already see people out there making a little bit of Dragon Age the Veilguard drama over not getting a review code or not getting an early code. If you are an EA creator, if you're in the creator program, there is an opportunity to get a Dragon Age the Veilguard code, so hop on and sign up. But I can see, like, I don't know, because obviously I'm not a good streamer, what the need, like, I don't rely on having something early to try and get early views about a thing, like, which seems to be like the main reason that some of these streamers or outlets want it, is they want to be able to make their reviews, they want to put their YouTube videos up ahead of launch, which I don't know if there's going to be much of a media review period. I think the embargo period is like that for like Veilguard. But I'm just going to play the game when it comes out and have fun. Like, I wish I had the energy to release like 15 Veilguard videos a day, but I don't. I have a job. And I also have to eat and sleep. But yes, I'm ready for everyone to play Veilguard. I will be inviting everyone to share the picture of their Rook with me in Discord. I may actually make a separate thread on the Dragon Age like channel to just share your Rook, because I really think everyone's going to be very, very happy with how much detail they're going to be able to put into their Rook. And what else this week? Early voting starts for us next week. I believe it starts on the 28th here in DC. It's also open enrollment for anyone who has to deal with that, aka me. I need to sit down and do my open enrollment as well. But early voting, so I'll be able to get my early voting done, and that way I won't have anything to worry about between voting and Veilguard. Just done. And I don't know how much, like how much I'm gonna like really, really get into it. I don't want every stream to be Veilguard, because I like to play other things, but maybe that's something that I will ask as we get closer to the date. Like, what feels comfortable for Veilguard? Like 2 streams a week, the Saturday and the Sunday, or maybe like the Tuesday and the Saturday? Like, because I wouldn't mind 2 streams a week, but one should just definitely be held for the cute, fun, break indie kind of games. Because of course, with a major release like this that is taking everybody's brain time, I want to make sure that we do support the people who are developing other games that, God forbid, have got to try to advertise themselves after Veilguard launches. So, bless you. Even Call of Duty Black Ops 6 was like, I'm not messing with Veilguard, we're coming out this week. We know. Except Vampire Survivors, their new DLC does come out on the 31st, so good luck. Especially to DC Lacerre, who always needs to 100% the the DLC for Vampire Survivors, so good luck to you. But let's see. Is that all I've got to talk about today? Probably. I can't really think of anything else. You know, I feel okay. My mental health is like, a little up, a little down. Had some disappointing moments at work. I think that's the best way to put it. Like, disappointing. You know, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed kind of thing, but I was also a little bit mad, but it doesn't matter. And yeah, I'm gonna start the game up, because I'm like, just start the game up, because obviously I talk too much and wash too slowly, because this Duloc map is freaking huge. Also, I've been playing some of the Division 2 in the background and Destiny 2 because I like to do the thing. There's a new Halloween job. New Halloween job. Oh, sorry, you can't see it. It would help if you could see the game. Also, while we're here, I will say the coolest. I grabbed. I figured I was gonna wish you. I was trying to try and get ahead of wishing you a good work, lurk, Puddle Glum, but do enjoy. I think this is like. I feel like there's something about this one. Like, isn't this more of a? I'm not sure. I know my brother plays it, and he really, really likes it. To the point where I'm considering gifting him a console, like a new console for Christmas, so he can like play it hard. I grabbed some filters, some new OBS filters from Finite Singularity, and they are freaking amazing. Let's see here. Is this working? This is no way. What am I trying to do? Oh, it helps if I turn it on, doesn't it? There we go. I didn't have time to set these up to do like a fun Halloween kind of thing, but like, let's see here. But I'm able to do this, so like I can make people think that I'm coming through on a really bad connection from like the future or something. These are really delightful. Oh, I like this one. The CRT effect. So like, I mean, these are just fun. He even showed how to make like a Star Wars style hologram with one. There's VHS. What's interesting is with the green screen, some of these will catch a little more of the green fuzz around my head, or they'll catch like the bloom around what the green screen's like keying out. Oh, the frame jet. Oh, the tape wrinkle. I forgot about the tape wrinkle. Yeah, there's that too. Like, so I might add some of these to the raid videos that have the TVs on them, because that is definitely fun. There's also the scan lines are like, they are harder to, oh, the intensity. Let's see here. Is that, yeah, the scan lines I've got to like beef up a little bit. And let's see, the digital glitch. Like, let me actually turn this down because that's a lot. I think that's the only thing, is I would have them like less. But what's more fun is you can also layer these on top. So let's assume like I was doing the digital glitch, and we'll bump it back up to 50 for this. Let's assume I was doing the digital glitch. And then I also wanted to do a chromatic aberration, which is very subtle. So let's then do a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and that, and now I'm sort of nightmarish. But you can like overlay these one on top of the other, and it's fantastic. You can also do the posterize, so it's really fun. And yeah, instead I can also make it just on the source. I can do any source I want for colors. Oops, that's the wrong one. So sometimes when you yeah, because it's actually kind of taking from what's in the scene behind me. let's see here. No, not retro codec. There's also this. If you really need the matrix rain, you can do that. It's a little less intensive, but yeah. I'm a little washed out at the moment. You'll have to pardon me. So if I turn that off, yeah, it's just really cute to be able to do this. You can also do that. Like, it's so silly. So yeah, there are a bunch of retro effects. I also have this one, which I like, but because of my pillow and my green screen, I've got to like, can I offset it a little bit? If I want to make myself like a sticker, then I could do that. So yeah, it's cute. So I'll eventually pull those in. I think because of Streamer Bot, I can make those redemptions. So like to turn me into like a retro or a sticker or something would be fun. But regardless, let's go over to the game screen. Oh, here's what I have on my thing, which you cannot see. This is, so when my Stream Deck goes to screensaver mode, that is Locust Street in Philadelphia, and they painted the sidewalks for Pride, and those stay all the year round. So that's what my Stream Deck does, and it seems to have helped with the. It seems to have helped with being able to be responsive more. So maybe it just needs to like, it's like I just need to go to sleep. And like actual sleep, and then I'm good to go. So back to it. So yes, there's a new Halloween job in the specials. So we'll take a look at that after. Is there a cell shaded option? Oh, you know what? Let's find out. Hold on. Because Finite Singularity is also really good at telling people, here's how to get this effect with, okay, not yet, but I'm willing to bet that if you layer the right plugins on top of each other, because using multiple ones is the way to go. Let me actually find the, this is the tweet where they talk about, he talks about how to get the hologram effect using two plugins, but you do have to layer the retro effects plugin on each other a few times. So yeah, you're actually layering multiple plugins on at the same time. So it's very likely that there's a way to come up with, if you give sort of a hard like black stroke to the outside of the image, but then you posterize the actual image itself. Probably, it's definitely not going to be like full on Borderlands, but yeah. Okay. So we're at 82%. We're going to finish this one, and then we're going to go to the Halloween map because it's Halloween. Dang it. I'm tired of listening to Farquaad. It's got to load the dirt. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the dirt. There we go. I mean, we're getting there. It's just all it is and all it at. All right, so let's not mess around, because I've definitely been on this map far too long. Oh, I need to turn the game down for me. It should be fine for y'all. But when I'm playing games off stream, I do turn them up a little bit more, so I can hear them better. Because I am playing games at the same time that I'm either watching TV, watching somebody else's stream, or listening to music. And I let like the other streams of music be more important, but I do turn the game up a little bit. Okay, so This is me just washing with Wild Abandon because I no longer care. Getting it clean. Yep. Ding dang. Order up. If I were using the mouse, I could probably go even faster, but I'm not. Because we've talked about the SpongeBob, the people who did the SpongeBob SquarePants speedrun for PowerWash Simulator, and it was 6 of them. But they did talk about tricks that you can use on the level, but one of them is to take the mouse and just do like this the whole time. And yeah, if I did that, we'd be done with this in no time at all. But I'm not trying to do that. But they were talking about like the ways you can stand on each other without using the ladders. That if you're doing a speed run and somebody disconnects from the group, don't let them back in, because when they reconnect, it stops to load the dirt for them as well, so that takes up time. Not really thinking about about PowerWash Simulator speedrun strats, but there you are. There we are. All right, is there anything over here that's still, I felt like there was, yeah, that window up there, we're probably gonna have to, hold on, because where is that window dirty? So we may have to get the ladder out for that, but that's okay. I do this in protest, but I'll do it. All right, let's clean this pole. Can't be out here with dirty poles. Hey, Lamia, welcome on in. Hello. Okay, that and that and that. I was looking at the PAX Unplugged schedule. Congrats on your panel. I was looking at all the TTRPG stuff. I feel like those are the only panels right now. There was a board gaming panel as well. That are approved so far on the schedule. Hey, Esoterica, good morning. I suppose that's the other, that might be like my next thing that I try for PAX Unplugged, is actually submitting a panel, but that's like work. Hey Val, good morning. Get under there. What's funny is I know that these have a high level of forgiveness, so I'm not sure why I'm trying to be super precise with some things, because I know that I can get away with that. Okay, let's get the bakery sign. Oh my goodness, I forgot to check out All Influencer Wrestling. Dang it. What the? Oh. Alright. Over there. Shutter. Shutter. Dirt. Yeah, I think the window... Oh, wow. Okay, I can see each of them have got, like... Oh, can I get it from here? Come on. Fine, but I kind of get you, because now I can see where you're dirty. No, I think it's good. Okay, so I think it's going to make me do the thing. I'll get the ladder later. Hey, sound of Joshua, welcome on in. Let's see here. Oh gosh, that's right. We got this loudspeaker. Okay, we probably don't need this one for this, so we'll do the people's nozzle. It's interesting, since I can't get around behind it, all of this has to be dirty on this side. And I'll note that, yeah, only the front loudspeaker is dirty because the back one is behind the boundary. As far as I've seen, there is no controller shortcut for going free cam, so I make do. Get clean. Are you already on the top? Is that what's going on? I can't get up on these buildings though. Like, wait, can I get on top of you? This game has left me frustratingly very little to jump. Aha. Aha. Alright, game changer. Can we actually do this with the green? The green's good enough, like the Goonies, but not really. I saw a thing on Facebook that the local convention is going to get a Goonies cast reunion. I don't think it's going to be all of them. I also don't really know who that's for. Like, I mean, I liked the Goonies when I saw it once. I don't know that I'd be out here like, I need a Goonies cast reunion. leaning over does not actually help you see better. At least that's what they say. Maybe I don't believe them. Still see there's like some dirt over here. Let's see, can we get the loudspeaker finished while we're here? Ah, it's on the back, isn't it? Okay. Now what's annoying is my watch is saying, hey, you need to get up. And I'm like, I already stood up plenty this hour, so I'll take the break a little bit before 9. So I can stand up and make it happy. I don't know why I'm worried. I'm going for we're going out. Our plans are for brunch and a walk. There's like a big garden estate here that we like to go see their gardens. You can also go inside, but we've never gone inside because I kind of don't care about that. But we like to go outside and see the gardens and sit and take pictures. And we did not go this spring. Switch that brush to a different, washer to a different nozzle. I was very bold today, promising in my morning video, I do little good morning videos that are like if you're following me anywhere, you've seen them because I post them everywhere. And today I was very bold in saying, yes, I'm definitely going to do this after stream. And I say stream and it goes everywhere, but it goes in places where I don't actually advertise my Twitch stream. Like I don't advertise my Twitch stream on Facebook. Like I don't really necessarily know that I care. Dang it. But people would come over. It's just, you know, like I don't necessarily have to tell you that. But yes, that is the plan. Although I realize now as I'm saying this that my friend and I did not exactly firm up where we might want to go. So there may be some messages and DMs sent back and forth on my break or in between other things so we can figure out, hey, where are we actually going to go? And can we get a table? Or is it a good place for a walk-in? And some people have told me that seeing my videos encourages them to go outside for a walk, which is nice. As long as it's nice near you. Like if it's a nice time to go out and get a little fresh air, that's nice. If not, nothing wrong with being inside. But I mostly do it for my own, it's like my own accountability. And I have to stop myself from responding to people who, like on Facebook or TikTok or Instagram, want to make like shitty comments. Usually the shitty comments are telling me that I'm gay. Like, and? Because unfortunately those places are algorithmic, so there are people who are not in my circle seeing my stuff, and meh. Whereas Blue Sky is nice because the people who see my stuff generally want to see it. And Twitter is still algorithmic, but I think I include enough with my tweets that they don't get like boosted. Like I put too many links in my tweets and things like that, not enough pictures. There was even one time where a person said she works in marketing, and she said posted something on Twitter with alt text, and the reach and engagement were awful. Posted something without alt text, and the reach was great. So even that's kind of disappointing. Like you're trying to do the thing for accessibility, but because you used alt text, Twitter isn't going to boost it. And they'll probably have some really awful excuse like, oh, well, maybe people are hiding awful details in the alt text of images, so we can't, like, up yours. I mean, I could sit here and like bitch about Twitter all day, and I'm not going to, so no worries. I know that I would be in good company if I were, but I'm not going to. It's just having been on that site since it started, and then watching it get progressively worse. And progressively worse in the way that every site on the internet gets worse is different. Like progressively worse in that, oh, we've got to monetize, so we have to do ads and we have to add an algorithm. Like, okay, I get that. That's like, that feels like normal part of having a site on the internet. You have to do these things. But it's the maliciously bad shit that is just like, why? Why? Earlier today, there was a reel, Instagram reel by Dimitri Beecham that I was like, I'm trying to figure out, or Beauchamp, depending on how you pronounce it. He's the one that does the wedding DJ videos, and he did a funny video. And I saw someone link to it on Facebook, and I was trying to find who the person is, and I was trying to search because I knew that his name is Dimitri Beauchamp on Facebook, but I couldn't figure out what his name on Instagram was. And I got to the little meta thing, and it was like, do you want help with this? And I said, fine. You know, wedding DJ, Dimitri, X-Men, DuckTales, you know, like all the things that he's done. Still could, and the frickin' meta AI could not find it. So I just kept looking, and eventually I did find it. So I'm like, all that, and it's useless. It's not good at doing the thing. The one thing it's supposed to do, and it can't do it. So what's the point? Switch back to the yellow nozzle. I also do appreciate that that what they use in the game are the standard colors for these degrees of nozzles, so that is nice. Okay. I'll get this lamppost. But yeah, he did a funny one with a, like, you know, he's got a few videos with doing a Michael Myers character. Not a Michael Myers character, being Michael Myers, and from Halloween. And there was a good funny one this morning. There's another one I want to find on Instagram. I need to remember. He'll do the videos where he's at his computer in his room, and then he comes in the door and says, "Okay, hear me out. What about like this with a trap beat, or this with a stank beat?" And then he'll do it, and those are all funny too. All right, are we? No, the flower box. Where is the flower box, Dirty? Oh, right there. Gotcha. All right, 89% clean. That's not bad. I know I've got some little, yeah, like, okay, I can see you there. There we go. And again, I know you are. Yeah, I'm gonna, oh, got a shutter. I'll need the ladder for that. Okay. Whoops, let me just turn on auto water. That way I don't have to hold that trigger down. Can you imagine if we didn't have guns? What would this feel like if we didn't have guns? What would like they have made these controller buttons if we never had projectile weapons? And we were living in a bright and brilliant future of peace. I wonder. Would they just be like toggles, like finger pedals? Oh shit, I need to take a break. Duh. I completely forgot to take a break because I was talking. So, let me go do that. After we get the barbershop sign. Yeah, I think like little flappy pedals on like racing steering wheels. Yeah. Okay, so we'll get the wall, and then I will take a small break because I said I was going to and did not. So let's hang out here. Let's not look at a dirty. Let's look at the cleaner side. And I'll take a small break. I'll be back in about 3 minutes. Feel free to get stretch, get some coffee, get some tea, get some water, get your meds, do your potions, plan your day, make your dinner or lunch or brunch reservations. But I'm going to take a BRB. I'll see you in about 3 minutes. Bye. Oh, you mean this little thing here? Oh, it's got a little bit of transparency. This little thing here? This? The best American science fiction and fantasy 2024? That? Gotta put my glasses on so I can find the right page. Page 238. I wonder what's on page 238. It may surprise you to know. Arbor's favorite part of a mission was always the first view of a planet. Even after 700 years of being a giant robot, it never got old. Okay. I also need to get the digital version so that I do not ruin this when I take it to like read, because books are flimsy and I am clumsy. So yeah. But yeah, all right, back over to it. But it is available. It's available in the US. Physical copies. Depending on where you are, you may find them out in the wild. You may be better off ordering. Sorry, my brain. Oh, sorry. You know what? Hold on a second. Oh, one sec. There you are. There should have links to buy it directly through HarperCollins, but also in all the other places. Looks like they are currently discounting it, and I'm certain that you will find it, if you buy from Amazon, you will find it discounted there, but the list price is the list price, so that's what you should expect to see it for at places. But if you go to a bigger box store, it's going to be discounted because they can afford to discount it. If you go to your regular small bookstore and you see it at the full price, that's the price. It's just every place else can afford to discount it because they know that you're going to buy like socks or toothbrushes or dishwashers or something else. So there you go. But yeah, I should get the e-reader version as well so I can actually read it and not ruin my shit. We should go back to the old school, the old ways of making book covers for our things to protect them. But yeah, I don't know what the legal permissions of being allowed to read the whole story on stream. I would, but I don't know if just asking the author is enough permission to do so without me getting in trouble. So I don't want to do that. Like, it seems like that should be it, but laws are weird. Well, I figured Myrrh might still be around, because, yeah. Well, that's the thing is not just because Myrrh would know, but Escape Pod, like Escape Pod, like. Which reminds me, if you want to hear the book, if you want to hear the story read. Can I type real quick? Apparently I can't. There you go. If you want to hear it narrated by Julia Rios, there it is on Escape Pod site. clean, you little rooftop. Murr, what does that last bit mean? Because my brain just got stuck, and I don't want to say it out loud because it's going to make me laugh. Because I'm trying to parse it, and I can't. Ah, there it is. Okay, thank you. Because I'm like, I understood the sentiment of what you were trying to say, because I knew you were trying to say, like, you know, I knew it was an abbreviation for somehow saying, like, this isn't, you know, this is as far as I know, but I was like, because I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, both vowels in my brains just stopped, like. We're so mature. All right, I'm gonna try getting back on top of the helpy duty thingy. There we go. Okay. There we are. All right, the dormer roof is still gonna be a little bit of a problem. Let's get the window and get. Oh, and not to harp on it too much, but a little bit more. I know that not every state or local county, etc., has early voting available, especially if you are in certain states. But you can go to vote.gov, and there will be links there to find your local board of elections, and you'll be able to find out if and when you have early voting, if you have voting by mail, any of that. I will say, per some news stories, it appears that there are some more than standard suppression efforts happening out there, which is kind of shitty. I can't get over there, can I? Nope. So, you know, do what you think is best for you. Yeah, it's like, you know, I've already seen like, oh yeah, like, Postal Service had some, like, let's call it vandalism, even though it's really more domestic terrorism, of things with ballots, like getting vandalized and set on fire and things like that. So yeah, so even people who were engaged in early voting will then now have to, like, they'll have to do a more awkward, I mean, that's the point, is you then now have to go to the poll and they have to check to see if you've already voted at the frickin', you know, at the frickin' point of sight, which is not great for people who, you know, need to work, have things they need to do, stuff like that. So yeah, if you can, please do. I'm not here to tell you who to vote for. I'm not here to tell you how to vote. You can probably guess how I'm voting, but I'm not here to do any of that. Because like I said, you don't want to be sitting around playing Dragon Age the Veilguard and it's November 4th, and you're like, was there something else I was supposed to do today? Nah, I'm going to Thetis. You don't want to be like that November 5th. So, you know, you want to get that out of the way. And yes, if you do plan to play Dragon Age the Veilguard, turn up the volume on all of your phone and house and computer alerts just a little bit. Just turn them up a little bit, just so they actually do get your attention. If you're playing on PC in full screen mode, make sure maybe you turn your alerts on in full screen mode, just so you don't forget about the rest of the world and anything else you might need to do. Again, helpful hint, pro tip. Maybe that should, I mean, maybe that would be a funny video that I do. Like, here's how to turn on notifications while you're playing a game in full screen mode, just in case Windows turns them off. You know, if you wear a watch that has fitness enabled, make sure to ask it to remind you to stand up every now and then. Just saying. Here's how to set up search bookmarks for Google and Reddit and Dragon Age, but also keep out spoilers. Like, just put the minus spoilers in the search query kind of thing. Like, you know, just helpful hints, helpful tips. Hey, Queen City Q, welcome on in. Duloc may be the perfect place, but I am so tired of Duloc because it has taken me way too long to watch this goddamn map. I'm sick of it. I mean, it's well done, but I need to move on because there's a Halloween map, and we got to get to it. And as I said, I've seen Shrek like one time, and then I saw Shrek 2, maybe twice, and then I didn't even know there were more Shreks. Washing your wigs. Girl, please. Actually, that's something I wouldn't hate to buy as an accessory for PAX Unplugged. Is Queen has some of the cutest crowns, and there's one that you have that's holographic, and I really like it. I don't know how well I would do with a crown, though. I mean, I typically shave like all my hair off, so it probably would be fine. That is the funny thing, is every time I look for an accessory, like I look for accessories like I was looking for crystal horns to, like, if I was gonna like do not a cosplay, but if I was gonna do a TTRPG like actual play with Sylvester, I was looking for like crystal kind of dragon horns, but they're all like, it comes with, like, you know, hair clips and things like that, and I'm like, yeah, I don't have that. They need to be on a clear headband kind of thing, so which means I've got to read cosplay tutorials and learn how to make my own, and that's not going to happen. It's just not. Because for some reason, I think I've read a lot of cosplay tutorials about how to do barefoot characters, but actually make barefoot appearing shoes out of like things like that. And I'm like, yeah, I could probably like do a clear kind of thing and just, you know, put them through it. But ugh, there we go. That's like work. However, they did put out the cosplay guides for some of the Dragon Age characters, and I do like Lucanus's look. I have to admit, I do like it. I will say there are some casual details to the characters when they're hanging around that you should definitely pay attention to. Ooh, squirrel feeding, nice. I do not encourage my birds and squirrels the way I used to because they hang out and then it's just nothing but junk and poop, and that's a no. On the awning, is there something underneath that I've missed? Is there a whole side of this I've missed? Kind of? Look at, oh, the little backs of the, okay. Oh, goodness. There we go. All right, 95%. With about an hour left in stream, because this map is huge. I mean, which is good, you know? Like, this is the kind of thing where you would just sit all night and wash, and it's fine. I just always feel like weirdly cognizant of, oh my gosh, have I just been sitting here washing this thing this whole time? Is this why they're like, yeah, multiplayer, silly, bring your friends on? Which I will say, the difference between doing the 7th, hey Chestnut Blaze, the 7th Heaven Bar in the Final Fantasy pack yourself versus with friends, huge difference. Even when you have friends making the cool S on the floor. We are going to eventually have to wash away the graffiti, but I want to make that last. So I'm trying to be a little bit careful. Because the Knights did a really good job on this graffiti, I will say. For doing it in a huff as they were leaving the city, that's pretty impressive. There we go. Let's switch back to our green nozzle. Because we're going to have to get the ladder out for the walls. Or perhaps the ladder might not even do. We may have to get the full... yeah, the... There we go. We have to get the full scaffolding out for this. Oh goodness, that reminds me of The Simpsons when I think Homer quits his job and he walks out and he plays like Mr. Burns' head like a bongo kind of thing. Like, yeah, he'd been planning that for a while. In the real world, please do not physically assault your boss when you quit, but it's nice to have fantasies. The sign is still dirty, isn't it? Not anymore. We're going to have the most annoying 99% because it's going to be like the smallest iota of everything. Because even after, because this is like, we can clean this. Yeah, this is going to be real quick. Let's do this with this. My gosh. Oh, that feels so good. But also, each of these individual puppets were... Are you serious? Each of these individuals were one piece. It was puppet, not puppets. You pieces of crap with this map. I was trying to be all nice. And you're like, nah, you just gotta go for it. So I will. I have to go back and I will clip those. I will clip the rapid fire dings because that is some of the best part of the game. It's just ding 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 ding. Yes. I do remember the Puppets song. I don't remember the... Like, I remember it being slightly horrifying, but I do remember it. Okay, is there anything in here that's still... Okay, let's go ahead and close. Oh, gotta get the lever. It's like a DM screen. Which I do have a DM screen, I just never have reason to use it. And I did see a company that was making some that looked like glorious, but then my brain again said, you don't even have a home game. When are you going to need a DM screen? Let alone a $250 one. So that's a no. Roof. Oh, how about this big chunk of roof I ignored right over here? Okay, information stand base. Oop, I think I just saw it. Okay, think the door, the sign. Okay, let's... Information stand, stage, backdrop. But where? And what, like, okay, done. Puppets. I think this might all be done. Okay. Yes, let's look at the nightmare that is these puppets. Alright, let's see. Clean-wise. Yeah, like almost everything's at 99%. Okay, so let's start with the dairy shop windows. And those are... Hey, welcome back, Shady Lady. Okay, those are there. So let's grab the ladder. I said let's grab the ladder. Where can you go? Wait, is that wall not dirty? Sorry, is that wall still dirty? Silly. Oh, me leaving walls dirty. Okay, so let's go up and just see if we can get the window clean. And see what particular part. Yeah, I figured it's the well. That's all it needed. Okay. It's being very fussy with letting me... Oh, I don't know if we're going to be... Okay, so it won't let us go this high, will it? No. Alright. Well, let's put you somewhere else. Then we'll do the really annoying thing. It's also that, yeah, the scaffolding, like, if there were a simple way to walk up this, that'd be great, but they made it a little too real, so you gotta do all of this. Alright, done. No fall damage. And probably could have gotten that from up there. Yeah, there was very likely no way to do this without climbing. Alright, is there anything else while I'm up here? Yep. Oh, is that window clean? Didn't. There's one more. Which one? It should be glowing. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, well. see if I can get that long extension while I'm here. It really will not let me get the shutter. It really won't let you get in behind the shutter at all. And there's nothing I can use to jump on from here, so let's stand very dangerously. Hey Meridu, welcome on in. Let's stand very dangerously on the like the very top peg of the thing. Yeah, no, it's right behind that, and it won't let me get it. Okay, so let's hop off. It's up here, isn't it? Yep, okay. We might be able to do this with the regular ladder. Yep. Oh, you're filthy. Who let you get like this? Certainly not me. Okay. Alright, what am I on right now? I am on the tavern. They've also, it feels like they have adjusted the sound of the mega tri-tip nozzle so that it does not, okay, quickly look around. It doesn't drown out the sound of the dings as much anymore, so that's nice. Okay, does the tavern windows need doing? No. Yes. I don't think we have a good way to jump up there, so we'll grab the scaffolding again. There's also, they've increased the distance that you have to, like, you used to be able to pick up tools from across the map, and now they definitely have shortened that distance. But we do let the scaffold clip through the world, so it's all good. All that for that. Is that all for the tavern windows? Yep, tavern windows are done. Tavern flower boxes. Which flower box? Ooh, okay, let's try and... Is it that one? No. No. Like, you got... Okay, so this one I shouldn't... Because that's behind the thing, so... Sorry, I'm trying to... There. How are you dirty? What did I miss on you? Oh, perhaps this entire side. Alright, wagon axles. Where did I miss an axle? What even is an axle? Like Axel Foley? Ah. I didn't watch the new Beverly Hills Cop movie. I don't know why. Some things I'm just like, you know, it's okay that they're done. It's okay that they're over. All right, forge window, shutter. No, come here. City road trims. Which one? The road trims are these very subtle little bar things. So now I gotta look for one of them to be glowing. Like this one, right here. I don't even know where you're dirty. You're so wee. Yeah, they did a revisit. I won't say a reboot, like they sort of like, you know, a sequel way after the fact kind of thing. All right, forge windows. So the forge, yeah, there are going to be all these windows that need redoing. Okay, is the one on the side also need doing? Because I can use a scaffolding since it's already here. Yes, all right, so let's go ahead and use that. Okay, and then... Possibly no. All right. Okay, just that one at the top. So let's grab you. And looks like we will get to the rest. We'll probably start the Halloween map today and then get to the rest of it tomorrow. Because it's as close to Halloween weekend as we can really kind of get right now, so. Nope. Yes. Suck it, gravity. Okay. Bakery wall Juans. Which is just those little sticky pointy outy thingies, the little corner stone pieces. Alright, bakery windows. How many? Probably just the one now. Yeah, 4 or 5. So which one? The one at the tippy top. Hey, Pucara, good morning. Alright. Oh, that was easy. Alright, it's finally time. It's finally time to take down. We'll start with the small graffiti first. Sorry. There should be, you know, like in puzzle games where, or hidden object games, when you found enough objects and the game is like, okay, you can go ahead. Like there should be that in PowerWash Simulator. Like when you're at 99% and you just want to keep the map the way it is, there should be an option to say, okay, you know, you can go. Yeah, again, I know this is supposed to be a dragon, but it's looking a little bit Reiki, so we're gonna just... You don't even, like, the walls are already so close to being done that they barely need to be cleaned. Alright, let's take, speaking of, sadly, there is no more Dragon Age Keep. So you will have a limited selection, a limited number of options when you start your character in Dragon Age to decide Rook's background and also the background of the Inquisitor and things like that. But there is no keep, so if you were really, you may, if you want to, they may have some helper guides to understand like what backgrounds you're choosing, but as they are trying to also make this an experience for new players, yeah, which some people are rightfully miffed about, but I think some people also need to be reminded it's been 10 years. It's been, so, they are trying to actually, I think that's probably going to be the hardest thing for fans right now to understand is, as much as this game is for you, this game is also for new people. And you kind of need to just like let that also be fun for them. Okay. The city wall is gonna disappear really quickly. So we're gonna start with the boar, but I have a feeling it's gonna go away before we get to the horse. So the horse, technically, since it was never washed, it's probably it stays in existence in our minds forever, right? Oh, maybe we need the whole horse. So hungry I could wash a horse. Okay, so no. All right, fine. You're very majestic, but you gotta go. Can I do this with? Yeah. Dang. Okay, half the horse. I think there are a number of fans who just do not understand. Like, companies have to reach out to new players to like, they have to. So yeah. The dragon did not in fact fry Shrek, so this graffiti is incorrect. Oh yeah? What happened, Puddle Glum? Signed into work today and took calls for a while until you realize that you are not scheduled to work because you update. Oh no! I mean, yay that you realized fairly quickly. So yeah, I'm glad you realized quickly, but yikes. All right, we're gonna need a little length on this. This is like when Steven was playing and he was very slowly cutting around the paw prints, but it wasn't waiting for the whole thing to get done. So it was waiting for the, enough of it to get done, so he was able to clean without actually touching the paw prints, and I liked that. All right, and finally, this Mega Knight. Oh, we should take out Farquaad first, obviously. Although I do wonder, like, what are internal conversations like between a maker of the game and the IP? To be like, okay, what kind of jokes can we tell, Do you trust us to do this? What are our rules that we can and can't talk about? Like, is it okay for us to make a giant knight standing, trying to step on Farquaad as graffiti? Like, is that fine? And I've definitely been in a meeting, in a call with somebody pre-podcast. That person worked for a company that makes games. And before we were on, there was another representative from that company that makes games on, just to confirm and vet what was going to be talked about and what could be talked about. And I'm like, okay. All right, we're 10 to 10, so let me get just the tip. There we go. I can't show feet on stream, so I gotta take care of that. Oh wow, it really wanted us to get quite a bit of this one. Okay. There we go. A sacrifice I am willing to make is the achievement. Complete the Duloc job. Oh my goodness. That was a lot. That's huge. What can I say? What a job. I've done it again. You may go while I announce my success to the citizens. What a jerk. Okay, so next up is Hansel's Honeymoon Hideaway. So we'll have a peek at this. Oh, this is from Fiona. Okay. So this is the honeymoon getaway, where they spent. Aw, that's nice. It's a filthy house. Oh, but I like the map. That's nice. How far down the road can we go? Not very. Okay. I also didn't see any gnomes. They didn't hide any gnomes in these maps as far as I could tell. Ooh, what is that? Ogre snot. Oh, okay, that's gross. So this is going to be another, I suspect we'll be actually, can we jump on, I think we might be able to get on top of the roof. So I might not need the ladder if I jump right. I won't. Okay, so we probably will not need the scaffolding for this one. Oh, there's a donut up here. Chimney donut. But little candy canes that, oh right, because it's they're not, oh no, they're actual candy canes, which I feel like are always a Christmassy thing. Ooh, pretty mountains. Okay. But let me get out of Shrek and go to the Halloween map. Oh, I thought I downloaded it. Did I not? Because it's supposed to be free. Yeah. Oh, I didn't download it. Yes, Steam is installed. I'm using it right now. Okay. What we'll do, unless, was Steam able to do that in the background? I don't think so. Oh, no, it is. It's doing it in the background. Okay. I thought I already downloaded it. My bad. So let's come back in here. There we go. Okay. So, from Megan Mogg, Super PowerWash Services. You made it. Phew. I'm due to host this year's Halloween party, and my castle's been hit by a muck spell. You see, there's a bit of a rift growing in the witch community. While most of us have embraced a new take on Halloween, more color, vibrancy, and celebration, some, like the Sour Sisters, are still a bit more stuck in their ways. They'd rather we morosely moseyed around the woods, picked a few noxious herbs, flung them in the cauldron with some random offcuts, and passed the night away, pulling scary faces at each other. Don't know about you, but that's the last thing I need right now. So I just finished decking out the place for a festival of fun when the Sour Sisters' muck spell struck. Shameless sabotage, but the only way to deal with negative energy is to blast it with yet more positive energy. In this particular case, a whole lot of water. So please, spray away so I can get this party started. Okay, I appreciate that. Okay, I will take a little bit of a break, run that last ad, and, excuse me, run that last ad, and then we'll come back. I'll also see if I can find some, like, Halloween lo-fi to play. I think I have a few that are unsettling but not, like, scary. So yeah, let me do a BRB, and I will see you in just a few minutes while I get up, stretch my legs. I haven't actually touched my water, so I'm going to drink some water because it's good for me. And I'll be back in a few minutes. See you then. Wait for that ad to stop running, and I will try to remember what command did I use to find what's now playing. I know I added one, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed the auto mod because I'm looking at StreamerBot and not Twitch chat. Okay, Val said, like, did they make it that filthy or did it come like this? But it flagged D and filthy as sex-based. And I'm like, what? So let's see here. Is it song? No. Is it... Oh. That's for pretzel. Okay, is it NP? Okay, so yeah, that's what's playing on Spotify. Okay, so NP if you want to know what's playing on Spotify. And I believe that was a reference to Hansel and Gretel's Honeymoon Hideaway, which we'll find out about later. I know, somehow you ended up being inappropriate, somehow. So yeah, let's see. We have danger, stay out. Do we have a purple? Purple seems like a fun color. Well, actually, let me see what our options are for colors again, because green was good for Shrek. Orange, actually, for Halloween. We'll do the default orange for Halloween. I know the place looks a bit creepy right now, but fret not. Once you get going, it'll soon brighten up. That is a huge scaffold. Okay, I like that. That's funny. Boo! Only tricks. Aw, I like the Google eyes on the cauldron. It's nice. Actually, inside isn't much better. Can we go inside? Or is it just the outside? Ooh, a little spooky conservatory. And I don't even have the Sour Sisters spell to blame for that. Okay, so we have our normal PowerWash equipment. Do we have a ladder? We do. Do we have a step stool? Yeah. So Megan's like, oh, I'll give it a quick sweep. Because apparently the outside of her house was not dirty, but the inside is dirty. So let's go ahead and start. Oh, there's our van down the hill. We can't get to our van. Okay, fine. All right, let's start simple. A stream safe, let's hope, Halloween lo-fi playlist, so we'll see how well that works. Okay, the graffiti looks like even will go away with the white nozzle, so if there's anything cool, we'll have to keep it. We'll have to keep it around, but otherwise probably not. My friend and I have not yet discussed what we're going to try and do for a meal today. We have had success, like we have had occasional success with going places without having a reservation. We just like to have a reservation because then we automatically add it to our calendars and then we remember when we hung out and stuff. But and then we have like photos to match like the dates. So we're like, oh yeah, this is on that date, and we went where. We're standing on a fence, which we probably shouldn't be able to stand on, but again, this game says, who cares? Physics. We might do Tex-Mex, we might do tapas today, I'm not sure. There's like the place that we used to go, they used to have like an all-you-can-have, you know, it was always a small plate, but all-you-can-eat small plates for brunch. And then they switched to a fixed menu, which works just as well, because I can't throw down like I used to. I was thinking about a place here that does like all-you-can-eat sushi. But their sushi rolls are so full of rice, and they have the, you know, you have to finish everything on your plate before you order something else. And like there is a ridiculous extra amount of rice in everything. And I'm like, I see what you're doing here. Let's clean the wing. Clean. Oh, the gargoyle, but the gargoyle is a little cat. It's a cat goyle. Little gargoyle kitty. So this is soot, cobwebs, and green slime. So somebody around here said, I don't know. If you get that joke, take your ibuprofen. Not because you need it, but because you might. Outside of these columns. I used to do multivitamins. Now I specifically do vitamin B, and I also do like the calcium, magnesium, and zinc, which generally, you know, I believe, because most of what our body needs it already has. But I believe has helped me not get the standard fly-by-night colds and stuff. So yeah, I've been doing that for a while. I think this witch is probably a party witch. So it's definitely more about like, I had a whole mood and aesthetic going on, and they mucked up my stuff. Like, I already had the appropriate ambiance happening, and then you just threw a bucket of crap all over my stuff. Yeah, in her first message. Oops, where is it? You know, she says like she wants a little more color, a little more vibrancy, and she wants to have a happy Halloween party. And then some witches who don't agree with that were like, no, we're gonna mess up all your stuff. There we go. All right, I think. Oh, we gotta get the gargoyle. No worries. I do like the I like the theme here. It's the sky and the huge moon behind the house. It's a lot of fun. Okay, I gotta get this gargoyle. Wait, what was I? I was pointing at something and it was gonna let me do something. I gotta clean under your butt, cat gargoyle. Hey, Seamanders, welcome on in. Thank you for the heads up on the Halloween pack, which, if you own PowerWash Simulator, is free. It is a free seasonal pack, so you don't have to pay for it. But unlike me, do remember to download it before you want to play it. Okay, so this is, with the graffiti, it's a mean-looking pumpkin. But without, it's just a pumpkin. very shiny. I'm giving the melons a satisfying soak. Or rather a gourd, I guess. Alright. See, danger, stay out, but no. In fact, bless this hex. It's wicked being a witch. Double, double, spoil and cuddles. I feel like Agatha would not approve. Oh yeah, no baby, I'm gonna soak your gourd. Yeah, I'm not saying that again ever. Let's see here. Yeah, Target has leaned into, you know, like, I'm not super pleased with them because it feels like a bunch of stuff that I'm seeing for like Halloween and other stuff could have been used for Pride. So I'm already kind of like, meh. And then they just had the announcement. Target is if anyone doesn't know, is a major department store. Not quite big box, but close. Okay, so they were trying to make this look scary with like fangs and claws, the walkway. Instead, it's just rocks. They recently, in addition to deciding that they would not do Pride merch in stores, they also recently said that they were going to drop the prices on like over 5,000 items that we are realizing were artificially inflated in the first place because they were continually trying to blame, like, you know, shoplifting and shrink mostly, which is, shrink isn't shoplifting. Shrink is we can't account for this merchandise, so we assume it's been shoplifted because that makes a better article than we have really, really poor inventory control. So now they're dropping the prices on all those items back down, and I'm like, can we get like a class action lawsuit against them for artificially inflating the prices? Because that's, you know, I don't know. It just feels, it's like everybody could have just been cool, you know, and actually let the thing run. I won't say much about Lower Decks, but the second episode has the Cerritos showing up to a planet after they have overthrown their capitalist system. So they're having like a post-scarcity party. And it's kind of funny. Hi, Spider. You're cute. You're also, sadly, I should have left you. You were actually kind of cute. But I wonder, wait. I think that, hold on. That undoes everything that's partially clean, right? Reset partially clean subtasks. Yeah, let's do that. So we can leave the spider. Hopefully it didn't unclean the fence and the gargoyles. It only uncleaned, hopefully, the pathway and the jack-o'-lantern. Okay, yeah. Ah, dang it. Oh, yes. Ah, I did that right. Okay, sweet. All right, so let's do this. Sorry. Because I was wondering, so when it counts as clean, it actually counts as not the entire, so not like all 9 steps. It's like, no, you cleaned those 100%, but this one you didn't. So it goes back to being fully. Which is good because when you play multiplayer, sometimes the dirt can, between the two of you, it doesn't log things right. We're gonna leave it as it is because yeah, you can stick around until later. Oh, Crescent Moon. She is the one called Crescent Moon. Yeah, it doesn't work. Wait, what? Oh. Oh. And they specifically say that these are Halloween signs, so they are plastic. Oh, that's cute. It's also large. It's a big one. But I can get most of this by using the lowest pressure nozzle, so that's nice. Because I feel like it's a nicer shh noise. Although it doesn't have the... In the Shrek map, the lightest pressure wash nozzle has like a sort of a magical tingle to it. So I think that is specifically for that map. So that's nice. My stomach just growled because it heard me talking about brunch, so... that is already on my plans for PAX Unplugged in Philadelphia, is I do plan to have brunch. I always joke about having brunch when I go to PAX, and I never have, because I usually end up having something scheduled during those times, but this year I don't think I do. So I am going to walk away, it's not that far, and have brunch, I think. Whether I drag anybody else with me will be of the moment, because you always plan to be free and then you're like, wait, I actually have things I want to do or people I want to see, and you're like, that's cool if you're not free anymore. It is no skin off my back. Okay, so I'm guessing these say Halloween. Yeah, baby. Yeah, hallow that ween. The one fun thing about streaming is you just kind of let whatever thoughts come from your brain to your mouth uninterrupted and unfiltered, and you don't worry about it. It's just easier that way. It's like, it must be like comedians trying to come up with a catchphrase. Like, is that anything? Is that good? I don't know. Just keep talking. We'll figure something out. Let's go. Oh, I can't quite jump up on top of the plastic gravestone. There we go. Right there on your little baby corner. Our apartment complex does allow people to hang signs on their doors to say, yes, we're doing trick-or-treating here. I generally don't. I don't want to be bothered. I don't know how many kids. I know we do have some kids in the building, but I don't know how many we have. And generally on like Halloween night or Halloween weekend, I do, like, I make something nice and yummy. I queue up a funny movie or a scary movie. Funny, scary. I watched Death Becomes Her last night because it has, like, a good dose of horror and comedy. A nice blend that I like. So that's kind of my jam. And, you know, a little bit of body horror. Maybe this Halloween I'll watch The Substance because I hear amazing things about it. But it is definitely got your body horror in it. Clean your little tiny corner toes off. There we go. Did I get you? I did. I could watch Clue. Clue it doesn't always really strike me as a Halloween movie. It strikes me as an anytime movie, but I could watch Clue as well. Oh. Why would you cover up these baubles? They're so pretty. I thought I'd be able to jump up there, but I can't. Okay, so the whole thing is one piece, which is actually really nice. I guess there's also a joke about one piece in there that it's not like 1,000 pieces, but you know. There are a few people I follow on social media who are just getting into anime. And they were talking about an anime to say, like, no show should be referred to in terms of, oh yeah, it really gets good after the first 100 episodes. They're like, no one's going to watch that. Like, that's not, no.
I am the beast inside you. Wherever you go, I'll find you. Transform, take over, and blind you. Don't forget to look behind you. The beast inside your head. Can't get rid of me.
There's a tiny little Halloween rap going on in this song, and it's kind of laughing. Kind of like making me laugh. Like, okay. Little Halloween lo-fi hip-hop. I'm here for it. Right, Amelia? I understand that the standard for most Western-made shows, the standard is 3 episodes. You know, by then they've had enough time to establish. Oh no, you don't. I see you you're trying to wash my spider off. By then they've had enough time to establish the characters, establish what might be going on, if there's something like funny or special or weird. And if you're not into it by episode 3, it's probably not going to be the show for you. And that's okay. Oh, I can jump on these. There we go. But that's it. If someone tells me that I need to watch 10 episodes of an anime before it really starts getting good, I will not be watching that anime. Like, that's just what's up, okay? Let me very carefully not fall off this rope that I do not know how I'm walking on in the first place. So I accept, yeah, if it's a live action show and it's made in the West, like the US, I'll give you 3 episodes if you tell me that I need to hang out for that long. If you tell me, like, you'll know within the first episode if you like it or not, bet. Thank you. I appreciate that, because then maybe I've saved my time and you have saved my time, and that's brilliant. Because, yeah, not everything's going to give you, like, I think the new Matlock I feel like with the new Matlock, and I haven't seen it, but from what I've heard other people say, you only need one episode, and you're in it or you're not in it. Like, from the first episode, they do tell you, okay, so here's what's going on. And you'll like it or you won't. I know I've heard good things, and I think I will like it. I just need to actually make time to sit down and watch it. Also, it's Kathy Bates. You know, come on. Alright, just out here cleaning poles. Like, if you had a portable power washer, like a Hammer Space power washer that you could just like whip out on your daily commute or walking around your neighborhood, what do you see every day that you would be like, oh, I am so washing that? Like, the level of whatever grime, dirt, city, filth on it gets to me so much that I'm definitely going to wash that. I feel weird because for me it would just be like sidewalks. Like, people toss their food, leftovers and stuff on the sidewalk here all the time, and there's always just like, you know, random stains and filth, and usually sauces. Like, there's constantly packets of ketchup and whatnot that have always been like walked on, so there's like sprayed all over the sidewalk. Oh my gosh, JD lady, I would still have, if I had a power washer, I would have a bird feeder again, because look, I think they're awesome and I love feeding the bird. What is that, the scaffolding? There's something that I'm not paying attention. There might be an interactable object. Yeah, if I had a power washer for my patio, I would have the bird feeder up again. Like, because unfortunately I had the bird feeder in a tree and it's at the end of my patio, but the birds in the city don't share very well. So what they would do is they would go and grab the feed and then they would eat it elsewhere. So they'd eat it on the patio as opposed to eating it underneath the tree. So that's when I was like, yeah, if it's going to be a very rainy summer, then I'll do the bird feeder. Otherwise, I will not. Oh, wait, hold on. There's something that I keep... Feels like it's over here. Is there an interactable object? Like, is this a door? It is, but... Alright, well, let's get another... Okay, so we got some more jack-o'-lanterns over here. Sorry for that. Let's get these gourds all nice and shiny and wet. They do have a nice glossy surface to them. I like that. And then we'll wind it down so we can go over and say hi to Steven, and I can figure out what our plans are for today. Here we go. Yeah, what is going on here? Is this a door? Oh, it's a pumpkin shed. Like pumpkin head, but pumpkin shed. I don't know if that's intentional, but... Why is Jack Skellington the Pumpkin King if he's a skeleton? Shouldn't he be a pumpkin? Am I remembering the song incorrectly? Shouldn't he be a pumpkin head? Is he not a pumpkin head? He wears a pumpkin as a crown. Okay. I mean, that doesn't make him the king of Halloween. That just makes him, like, the king of a harvest festival. Which, honestly, with all the gourds, the gourds that we celebrate at Halloween, like, it just feels more like a harvest festival than Halloween. I like a harvest festival. King of the Pumpkin throne, technically. Okay, alright. I typically do not watch The Nightmare Before Christmas. I mean, I like it, but this looks like I'm washing a butt. See, yeah, it was well after my childhood, so it didn't stick quite as much as it did for other people. Alright, let's come over here and get on top of the pumpkin house. Come on. We'll finish the pumpkin shed. There we go. And then we'll wind it down. This is a very... like, stylized shed. But again, she's a witch, so she probably made this via magic. Oh, pumpkin shed wall. Are these separate or is it the whole thing? Okay, let's hop down. Alright, finish the chimney. Or try to finish the chimney, but not do so well. I do appreciate, though, that they know, and even though it's orange, the pumpkin is a different shade of the orange that they use for the dirt highlighting. So, you know, you could change it to something else if you wanted, but it actually is different from the pumpkin colors. That's very helpful. I'm stuck behind the tree. We gotta get in the cracks. That's when it feels like I'm washing a butt. When I get in those little areas. Ah! Come here. Get on the door. Ish. Okay, there we go. Because, yeah, I mean, I celebrate Samhain, which is the end of, it's like the end of harvest. It's just interesting because, you know, pumpkins are such a giant part of the festival, but, you know, they're such a giant part of Halloween, but they're not really, you know, like, nobody's out here making a ton of pumpkin stuff. until, you know, they then tried to, then, you know, Starbucks made everybody say, oh, what if we just made pumpkin, well, what if we just made pie spice everything and put pumpkin in it? The name, not necessarily in it. Unless you're the, who was that yoga mat woman? Food Babe, I think? Yeah, Food Babe, who was like, there's no pumpkin in the pumpkin spice latte. And I'm like, because there's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be the spices, not actual pumpkin. What part of this is hard for you to understand? But Food Babe was like, Food Babe for food is like the video game grifters now. You know, like she'd make her long videos being angry about this thing because she doesn't understand, you know, how chemicals work. Like the fact that everything is made of chemicals, period. And she would just go off, and then, yeah, I mean, you know, companies responded to her stuff because she had her army of fans. But it's like, I didn't need them to put pumpkin, like, you didn't actually have to put a measure of pumpkin. Okay, can I just get on a measure of pumpkin in this thing? It's totally fine. Okay, so the entire outside of the shed is one piece. Just gotta try. There we go. Okay. There's our pumpkin shed. Is it the... Okay, there's the ladder, and there's that. So maybe that's what I was seeing. Just... Okay. I like the pumpkin shed. It's cute. I really like that shade of... It's a kind of orangey pink. If I could find like a nice rosy pumpkin, that'd be fun. That's nice. Now I gotta see what color the other pumpkins are. So we'll quickly do this. Orange, orange. Again, ooh, that nice rosy pink. Okay. We'll finish you later, but we're 16%. Ooh, more pumpkins. Oh, yeah. I really like that color on the pumpkins. That's nice. Then we'll be able to get the back of the house. Can we get on the house without using... Oh, there's stairs. Oh, I appreciate you. Oh, wait. There's stairs, but maybe... I don't know if I can get... Yes, I can. Okay, I can get there. Okay, maybe not. So I may need the ladder to actually get up on the house, but it's a nice house. Oh, or not. I might be able to sneak my way up that way. Okay, so we are 16%. We're going to finish, we'll try to finish the house tomorrow because it should be very cute when we're done. And it'll be appropriate for Halloween. I guess this is Halloween weekend because people will do their parties this weekend and next weekend. And I know it's very confusing for neighborhoods that try to do like their Halloween for the kids because they're like, well, do we do it the weekend before or the day of or the weekend after? But yeah. Yeah, I got a really nice chai the other day, and now I'm doing like chai lattes with it, and it's very yummy. But let me save the game. And quit. And let's see here. I'll give myself a little bit of a... Oops, where's my webcam? I'll give myself a little bit of a retro effect for Halloween. Wait, which one? That one? No, this one. But let's do VHS. A little bit of a jitter. A little bit of a tape wrinkle. Let's do a little more pop lines. There we go. There we go. I'll go a little VHS for the rest. So I'll come over here to the credit screen and say thank you, everyone, for hanging out. I do appreciate it. It's been fun. Doing nothing but power washing has been really nice and gentle, and I don't have to think about anything, and it's great. But we are going to go over and say hello to Steven. So if you are following us over on Twitch, we're going to go over to Stephen Joyce, who is playing Goblin Cleanup, which is another very, like, it feels holiday appropriate. They've made some updates and some changes, so hopefully it's gotten a more smooth player experience, but we'll take a look at that in just a second. I will push my button over here because we are ending. So we'll go over and say hi to Steven with the hashtag #Urbraid with my love and disco emote. If you're not a subscriber, you can use the virtual hug emote. And if you're not on Twitch, come on over to Twitch and watch on Twitch because Steven does not stream on YouTube. So there. Let's see here. My social media is coming up. I am on Twitter, Blue Sky, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and I have a blog at urbanbohemian.com. It's pretty much Urban Bohemian everywhere. On TikTok, I have a little underscore. On Blue Sky, it's urbanbohemian.com. You know, whatever. There's a link to my Discord. I don't have a custom Discord link because I am not paying out the nose for it. And that's about it. Let's see. There's my most recent blog post talking about just, you know, not needing to label everything weird or cringe or gross or something because it came across your feed. You can just keep scrolling. But if you don't, then people are going to be aggressively more of the thing that you said you don't like, and that's on you. So that was mostly about me doing my nails one day. Oh, I did put the purple on one nail to see how it is, but it's over the amethyst, and I really kind of like it, but I want to do the purple on its own and see how it does. But that might be later, so because I probably don't have time to do it while we're out today. But yeah, that's it. So I'm going to start the raid. I thank you. I apologize for taking more of your time than I normally do. I started a little bit late and I'm running a little bit long, so I apologize. But let me start the raid for Steven. I know how to spell. There we go. So we'll do that. And yeah. I hope that today is good for you. I hope that if you do have to work, that people aren't being butts. You know, if you don't have to work and you have weekend chores on deck, that's lovely. If not, if it's going to be a relaxing one, that's fantastic because taking time out and being able to take time out is lovely and you deserve it. But otherwise, as DC says, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and until I see you tomorrow morning, have a great day. Goodbye, everybody. I forgot which button to press. It was a nice closing until I got to that point and I forgot which button. This one.